What is up you guys, Julian here and welcome back to a new video. You read the title and you saw the thumbnail. In this video I'm going to help you fix common Genshin errors. If you've not already, you can check out my previous video, the link will be in the description, or I'll put a timestamp at the right hand side of the corner. Also forgot to mention, if you are interested, you can join my Discord server. If you have any questions, or if you want to join my circle in general, or if you want to support me, either way, the link will also be in the description. With that being said, let's hop into it. Error 4201. This error is by far one of the easiest errors to fix, and the causes of it are mostly an unstable internet connection or maybe a faulty connection. And by that I mean like using Wi-Fi, for example. This error usually appears when you're trying to log into a game. So the best way to fix this error is to simply restart your modem or router and make sure you restart the game as well. This should fix the issue for the most part because it is the easiest error to fix. But just to make sure that you don't get the same error, if you are using Wi-Fi, make sure you use a wired connection. Since you're going to get that one-to-one connection between the router and your computer, getting this error is going to be very rare, so to say. With Wi-Fi, the signal has to bounce through walls and objects, and this makes it very difficult to play the game, especially if you encounter this error very frequently. So yeah, this message is mostly for PC users, and as for mobile users, the best option or the best advice I can give you is to make sure you play the game close to your router, since there is no real way to play the game, especially if you're using mobile. Error 4206. This error could mean a game is blocked by a firewall setting, and in order to fix that, we have to whitelist the game within the firewall settings. To do this, simply press the Windows Start button or click the search bar. You should be able to see something like Firewall and Network Protection. If you do, click on it and select Allow the app through Firewall option. Then click on Change Settings, select Allow another app option, and then browse for Genshin Impact launcher.exe file on your PC. Now all you have to do is to add this file to the list of apps, and you want to make sure that both private and public options are checked right next to it. Error 9203. From my understanding, this error basically means that there is a communication interruption between the game and the server. There are a couple of solutions you can try to fix this error. Restart your PC and open the game again. By doing this, the game should be able to work. But if this didn't work, another option you can try is to disable your antivirus. Now, I know what you're already thinking here, but Julian, why on earth would I want to disable my antivirus? It's not like this game has some kind of hidden malware or something into it, right? No, this game doesn't contain any malware or anything like that. But first, please hear me out. The reason why you should try to disable your antivirus is because most antivirus software may interfere with the game, preventing it from communicating with the server or even from launching any processes on some occasions. If this solution worked, then your antivirus is mostly causing that issue. Since you want your antivirus to be on at all times, what you can do is, before launching the game, make sure you turn your antivirus off. The moment you're logged into the game, then you can simply turn on your antivirus. If this didn't work, another thing you can try is to change servers between America, Europe and other Asian servers. Then try to change it back to your original server, whichever server you play on. If these solutions didn't work for whatever reason, your last resort is to reflush a DNS resolver cache and get a new IP address. This solution is actually quite easy to do but in case if you're curious, I will leave a link in the description. But what you need to do is to open command prompt, and before opening it, make sure you do run it as an administrator. Then what you want to do is to type ipconfig/release, then ipconfig/renew, and then lastly ipconfig/DNS. In case if you get any weird errors, make sure you leave a space before typing the slash. Error 907/9102. These errors are infamous ones, and one of the main causes are due to some issues with temporary files, especially when your updates come out. For this, press the Windows plus R keys on your keyboard simultaneously, and you should be able to see the run command or run application, whatever it is called. Then type %temp in capital letters and %. The file explorer should be able to show you a bunch of random files within that temporary folder. Then delete all of these files. This won't do any harm to your computer, by the way. If that's done, then restart your PC and relaunch the game. I guarantee you that this will fix both of these errors. Error 9907 and 9005. The cause of these errors are not having enough storage or having insufficient storage. This error takes place if you are trying to install the game for the first time or if you are trying to update the game. A pop-up will appear saying you don't have enough storage or pretty much insufficient storage basically. This error is pretty much easy to fix, and you just have to make sure you have enough storage. For PC users, I recommend you have 500 gigs of storage or more. As this game gets bigger and bigger, so will it take a lot of space, so having more space is always better. For mobile players, and from doing my research, having 30 gigs is recommended, but like I said, having more storage is always better. Error 12-4301. This error is an account authentication problem, and from my research I can't tell what the main cause of this issue is. If you do see this error, then your best solution is to send an email to Genshin Impact customer service. They may need specific information like your UID or email address. Otherwise, the only thing you can do is to hope that the authentication problem of your account gets fixed. Error 31-4302. This error is one of the last errors you don't want to get, and I say this because it could mean a number of things. This could be a game data not loading properly, it could be corrupted game files, or the game just doesn't seem to load the files properly. In order to tell which problem you're having, there are solutions you can try. On your PC, locate the installation folder of Genshin Impact. This will mostly be under C/program file/Genshin Impact game. Wherever you install the game, try to locate the installation folder. If you found the location of the game, then all you need to do is to simply run the game from there. If the game loads its files and goes through its verification checks, then this should resolve the issue. If not, then within the same folder, delete the blob storage folder and try running the game again. Similar to my 4206 error, make sure the game is allowed by the firewall settings. And of course, you don't want the game to be blocked by the firewall setting, otherwise it could cause a similar issue of that. All of these steps should fix the problem, but if for whatever reason it still didn't work, then your last resort is to pretty much uninstall and reinstall the game. This will fix all of the files that may have been affected, as in the files that were corrupted or something. For Android and iOS, the fix is pretty much a simple one, and that is to close the game from the app switcher and try again. If not, then you may want to uninstall and reinstall the game, similar to my last resort of the PC solution, and this should fix the game. For other platforms like Linux or macOS, although I don't know if you can run these games on these platforms. You can try to restart the game, or you can try to pretty much uninstall and restore the game. And that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped you to fix these errors I mentioned. If it did, give it a thumbs up and write down in the comments if I missed any more Genshin errors. I will see you in the next video. Take care.